Hey guys, Stacy Jo here. If you don't know me, I am the Indecisive Gardener, where I can't make up my mind to save my life. What is definitive is I am a gardener, I am a wife, I have grown children, a grandchild, and I am loving life. With this channel, I am trying to document my garden and my life and homesteading journey. So today I started videotaping transitions because I didn't know what this video was going to be about. I didn't know what the topic is. It just seems that I've fallen into this garden tour, and I don't know, I feel like God is providing today's video. So we're going to go with it. I'm going to show you the good and the beauty of the garden, but yet also show you the bad and ugly weeds and things that need to be done. I have been saying I need to do this stuff for the whole season, the whole spring season, since last February, and I still need to get it done. But isn't that the truth? As gardeners seem to find more and more things we need to do, and the list grows and grows and grows. And does it ever get done? Does it ever end? No, we just keep adding to it. Honestly, I feel a little overwhelmed. I have several sections of the garden. We have the protege, that is a Liberty dog, my husband's dog, and you'll see that these gardens are full of weeds. They are buried. We have the prayer garden. Now, I've always liked the wild look, but this is a bit much. Most of these peonies are done. They're losing their petals, but they're so beautiful. I still love the colors. I just have a thing for peonies. Welcome to the jungle. Here is a Seymour, actually a poppy. We call it Seymour. You know what I love about these tall weeds? They pull out so easily. I just gotta get my butt to do it. Now here's living proof that Creeping Jenny will creep along everything. Look at the vibrancy of this magenta peony. Oh my gosh. I think this is one of my favorite colors because I have a lot of it in the garden. Seems like all the flowers I bought this year for the containers and such are the same color. Whoops. Now you note that in the shade garden, aka Asian garden, there's a lot of influence from my husband. He loves this area, and he even built this deck here for us to enjoy in the summer to get out of the heat. And he built this wind chime that is huge. If you see it in person, I mean, this video doesn't do it justice. But of course we have little things throughout this garden, well, throughout the whole yard actually, of items that we find at estate sales. I love estate sales too. I love a lot of things. So my husband suggested that an idea for videos is I could clean up the designated garden areas and show the before and after. And he hinted around that he wanted me to start with the Asian garden, so we can enjoy the deck again, which, by the way, he calls the freak deck because it's not a perfect rectangle. It is actually kind of slanted. But yeah, he wants to be able to sit out here and enjoy it again. I'm thinking of probably boring you all, but I guess this video is actually for my husband and I, for documentation. Well, for you in the future too, so you can see how I revamp all this. Now you'll see this metal work. This is the fence, and you see all these Japanese writings. Oh, I guess I should let you know, he made this fence. He does the metal work in this yard. I am so proud of that man. He puts his mind to something and he does it, and I truly admire that about him. And trust me, some of these items were no easy feat. That Toragate weighed a ton, and my husband had to get our son to help him. There were some choice words. We also have the vegetable garden, the sun garden, and the bee garden. Plus we have all the other, like the front yard, and alongside the dog run, and the roses, and the hydrangeas, and the peonies, and clematises, and berries, and it goes on and on and on. There's just so much going on, I feel overwhelmed. So that kind of, when I feel overwhelmed, I seem to stop in my tracks. I don't progress. I don't get things done. I just I freeze. So I'm trying to get over that this year and stop thinking about, oh, I gotta do this season. I gotta do this in the spring. I gotta do this in the summer. I gotta do this in the winter. Just get her done. Don't worry about the seasons, Stacy. Just don't worry about it. Just get one thing done at a time, step by step. And eventually it will get done, and I can hopefully maintain a schedule beyond that point, so I'm not backlogged and feeling overwhelmed all over again. Did any of that make sense to you? I'm hoping so. Since this is a garden tour, let me show you the flowers I bought for the railing deck. They're verbena and chocolate mint, and look at this clematis. It had died when I put it in. I thought I had killed it, but it's growing back and it's gonna grow up this post. Now you'll see that my peas are getting pretty tall. They are past the trellis, and I'm about ready to pull them out. I've gotten quite a bit of a harvest, but they have just a few more that I'm letting go. As for the cabbages, they've seen better days. They're full of holes. That's because of the white butterflies lay their eggs and create little caterpillars that munch away. Here you see some potatoes. These two are volunteers. However, the ones I planted over here, the russets and the reds and the Yukon golds, have not blossomed yet. Once they have blossomed, we will wait a couple weeks, and they'll start dying down. This is not dying down here, this is sun scorch. After they die down, then we will harvest. Let's take a peek at the artichokes. They haven't been killed yet. I guess I'm doing good. These roses will continue to bloom if I just would get out there and prune them. They were a happy accident. They weren't grafted quite right, so the original rose took over. Here is a rose of Sharon, which is part of the hibiscus family. Give her a month and she'll be full of beautiful hibiscus type flowers. She is getting so massive. She is definitely on the list of things to prune. Did I show you the Abe Lincoln? Or the Tropicana, which was my grandmother's very favorite rose. I'm so glad I added her to the sun garden. Talking about the sun garden, oh my gosh, it is overgrown. You see a grape in there, and roses, and a camellia. And I see a bunch of sticker bushes, and oh, that's Lucifer in there somewhere that hasn't even come to bloom yet. Oh wow, there's grapes in there. Actual grapes are forming. So this is a tree that my mother-in-law bought for my husband one year. I'm not sure what it's called. If anybody knows, what is this tree? I love it. I love how the white tips just a little hint of pink. Just so you know, this gnome has not showed up in years. I think he's dead in there. This plant down here below this rose is actually my niece's. Give it a month and it will be in bloom also. So I hope you enjoyed this footage as much as I have. I'm hoping to show you what this yard will look like in the future. But I need to do a lot of work, so give me time and I'll just do a section here and a section there. Until then, God bless. Have an awesome day, and remember to plant kindness to grow love. Thank you for watching. See ya.